Reality check man from a yellow voice, you know, say aromatic realistic TV. Anyway, today we're going to talk about SSL. So I have an audio clip here of the finance minister, Nigel Clark. So we're going to play the clip, and then after that, we will dissect it.
It came to my attention yesterday that SSL employees stayed off the job yesterday, Thursday, in protest at SSL's delay in settling August salaries. SSL's income at this point cannot support its operating expenses, much of which are necessary to facilitate the ongoing investigation. So, consistent with the policy I outlined in my budget presentation of March 2023, when, among other things, I stated that the government will make the required resources available to facilitate a thorough investigation of the SSL matter. Consistent with that policy position, I wish to advise that the government of Jamaica will ensure that through the FSC, which appointed the temporary manager, that SSL employees are paid for their work. At a later date, I will update the public on the amount and the extent of the support that is required of the government of Jamaica. The government's position is that the public interest is served by a complete, thorough, and independent investigation.
Okay, that was the voice of the finance minister, Nigel Clark. So we're going to dissect it now. And why SSL even back in the media space at this time. You and I know that is Nigel Clark and Anju Holness want them buddies, them friends, to really get paid. Because you have to ask yourself this question. How can a sophisticated criminal organization, institution go broke so soon or go broke so quick? How can this institution go broke so quick? When you just thief over 5 billion from 70 clients. So me not really buy that. They are just here because they need to get paid, and Anju Holness and Nigel Clark want to pay them. So anyway, let me go into what the Financial Investigation Division. So the Financial Investigation Division give an update on this criminal institution, SSL, Stocks and Security Limited of Jamaica. And their report is that the defraud moved from 40 to 70 account holder. And also another 10 million US were found missing. So 30 more client, 30 more account holder was found defrauded. So it moved from 40, because remember, 40, was what they have it as. 40 people get defrauded. Now it is at 70. So 30 more people get defrauded. So as a concerned citizen, what I was looking for, you understand, knowing that this investigation is a critical one to the Jamaican people, to clear our name abroad and make our reputation go back on track. I was looking for the administration to give us a well-structured press conference, knowing what take place with this criminal institution. So what they give us, is Jane and Panton, the lady with the walker, people with the walker and the stick and the take time walk and nightgown and bed slippers, looking for sympathy. Let me tell them over here, so you say thief and criminal. Me not like thief and me not like criminal. Because thief come to kill, steal and destroy. So me not like thief and criminal. So me not have sympathy for no thief or criminal. Whether you're sick, lame or lazy, no sympathy around here for criminal. For you're a criminal, you're a criminal. But what I'm saying, it takes a highly experienced, sophisticated criminal organization to pull off a robbery like this. seasoned thief experience to pull off a robbery like this. Because remember now, Jamaica, this is not a one person, A Jean and Pantan can't pull off this on our own, It takes a syndicate of experienced, seasonal criminals to pull off this kind of robbery. And 70 account holder or 70 clients. So we was looking for that kind of press conference from the government to come and make the citizen of Jamaica are aware or inform us that the rest of culprit is being caught, or we have serious lead onto them. But we didn't hear that. We didn't hear that. What we hear? What we hear? Say them broke and we have to go pay back people. Knowing that, the people that was being defrauded is still worrying and wondering about their funds. Because remember, Jamaica, a lot of these people, it's their life savings, It's their retirement. Them not have no other savings. This is all that they have. So for the government not to come and give us a structured, detailed press conference to keep us informed of what is taking place in this process. It's over 7 going 8 months now. And the only thing you come and telling us that you need more money to pay people to carry out investigation. And after 7, they go 8 months, you can't give us not even a tiny lead as a mustard seed. Bro, no make no sense, bro. No make no sense, full of filth. Full of filth. You understand? But before I go any further, let me tell you, like Nigel Clark, them have no credibility, And them, they can't talk to me. Because I don't know them in a criminal activity. And in a thieving activity. But before I go down into the SSL saga, let me brief you back. Let me care back on mind for something with Nigel Clark and Anju Holness. Do you guys remember when the Integrity Commission of Jamaica find the Prime Minister in wrongdoing when he was the Minister of Education, start 5 companies while working for the government of Jamaica, and we know that is conflict of interest. Well, one of the company, that company is Positive Jamaica Foundation Limited, where Holness remained as a director. Finance Minister Nigel Clark, Warren Vernon were also noted as case director. You hear what I just said? Positive Jamaica Foundation Limited, where Holness remained as a director. Finance Minister Nigel Clark and Warren Vernon were also noted as case director. As of November 1st, 2016. And remember the election 2016 held on February 25th, 2016. So that was like what, 9 months after this man placed on one of them board there, brother. So a long time them a man in a criminality. Because he was one of the director in one of the company that the Prime Minister started while he was working for Taxpayers. Conflict of interest. So them not have no credibility if you come talk to me. So when them come and I come talk, me know the whole of them are thief and criminal. So me not listen to them. Because we have them file over here. So let us move on to the meat of the matter. Because we are dissecting, because then say them broke. And they don't have no money and we have to go foot bill. So why is Nigel Clark is back in the media, Jamaica? Why is Nigel Clark is back in the media? Nigel Clark and Anju Holness friends, they need to get paid. Nigel Clark and Anju Holness, them friends, them need to get paid from this criminal institution. You and I know, as Jamaican, forget this kind of job in this institution. It take pull string, friendship, or who know who before you can get this kind of job. We are colleagues, friends, buddies. Colleagues, friends, buddies. Because remember, a lot of our young, bright, intellect scholars, left university, their degree, their master, their bachelor, and can't get a job, in Jamaica, because you and I know it is pull string to get people in these highly sophisticated institutions. So it takes friends, it takes connection, links, and colleagues to get you into these positions. What these people have in common, Jamaica? Let's ask ourselves. What they have in common? Friends, buddies. We go to the same cocktail party. We ride on the same fancy yachts. We also use the same offshore account to hide our money in St. Lucia. We sit around those tables and we negotiate. And it goes on and on and on and on and on. So we know that this is a syndicate of people. They are friends. You understand? They are friends. We know. They are colleagues. What colleagues have in common? We share the same space. Ride the same yacht, drink the same champagne, have the same bitches and concubines. That's what they have in common. So they're supposed to get paid at taxpayers' expense. These people must get paid, and they must get paid at taxpayers' expense. Why should we as taxpayers have to foot that bill for them? When we know that this multi-billion criminal institution, SSL, because that's what it are in Jamaica. Don't get it twisted or go around it in Jamaica. This is a multi-billion dollar criminal institution, SSL, fraud, criminal thief, institution, So why should we? When you and I know that they defrauded over $5 billion from 70 account holders. So now we know that they are 5 billion and plus richer right now. So why should taxpayers have to pay for the investigation into their criminalities? Why should we have to pay for this highly sophisticated criminal organization, institution? Why taxpayers have to face this burden? Why taxpayers have to face this bill? Because they are broke and they don't have no money. It is not the responsibility of taxpayers. This was the responsibility. It was supposed to be the responsibility of the government of Jamaica to go after these people aggressively when this information first break onto the scene. It was the government of Jamaica responsibility to go after these criminals when the story first break and seize all of their assets. All of their assets should seize and sold to get that liquid cash to pay whatever investigation, to pay whatever staff is at the firm right now. It was the government of Jamaica failed those account holders. It was the government of Jamaica who failed to seize their assets. It was the government of Jamaica who fails to put some closure to this. They make it ride out. Ride out. And now you are telling taxpayers that we supposed to pay people who no put on in turn to bail out this highly sophisticated criminal organization institution. Jamaica, the question is, how can you strap and broke? How can you strap for cash and broke? Jamaica, this is it. How can you strap for cash and broke when you just thief over $5 billion from 70 investors, from 70 account holders? How can you strap for cash when you thief over $5 billion from 70 account holders? And you are telling us, the citizens of Jamaica, that this highly sophisticated criminal organization institution is trapped for cash when they are now over 5 billion richer? So why should the taxpayers bail out this multi-billion institution? Anju Holness, Nigel Clark, why is the taxpayers of Jamaica need to bail out this highly sophisticated criminal organization institution? Why? So if you watch the trend, Jamaica, and see what is going on, watch the trend and see what is going on with the finance minister. First, the Financial Investigation Division come with a report. Update. They find more fraud. 30 more cases. 10 million US. Then you hear the workers who are working at SSL walk off the job because there is no money to pay them. Then Nigel Clark come out now say him go use free money, taxpayers' money to pay them the people. Who don't see the trend? What will take place? Do you guys see the trend that is taking place? Nigel Clark and Anju Holness want to compensate their friends, their buddies. So they bring this to the media to make us aware that then go pay them friend. Millions now. A company, a criminal institution that defraud people over $5 billion. Our government is now going to pay workers from that criminal institution, taxpayers' money. And we don't hear them say anything, about the 70 people, that this criminal organization bring down, These people who have their life savings, Some of them don't have nothing, brother. As senior as them, So this was their retirement, brother. And we don't hear the government of Jamaica come out and say anything about the 70 people, But you're telling us about you're gonna bail out the people who are working at SSL right now, brother. Because guess what? The 70 account holders are not their friends. So they don't give a fuck about them. Who they care about is their friends and their colleagues. Because remember, a pull string, a who know who, a links to get into these places. Me and you know who are Jamaicans. So we don't go bail out with friends with taxpayers' money. But the 70 people who don't have nothing more, You don't say nothing about them. You don't say nothing about them, bro. So we don't know enough from long time. You, Anju Holness, and Nigel Clark are credible. Because me always say, no, my mother always tell me, no, me not like thief, my son, and me not like liar. So if you do something, come tell me. Because if somebody comes say you're there, and when you come in, and me ask you, and you tell me say X, Y, Z, and me they believe you, you know. Because me know you not tell me no lie. So me not like liar and me not like thief. Tell me and make me fix it. I grow up with that principle. I don't like liar and I don't like thief. Unfortunately, my prime minister fall in both categories. The man is a liar and the man is a thief. So therefore, the principle that I grew up with, that my mom brought me up with, so liar and thief should not have nothing to do with them. So I grow with that principle and say, me no like liar and me no like thief. So I cannot go back on my principle and I cannot go back on my values. I cannot go back on my moral values that my mom brought me up with. Thief come to thief, kill, and destroy. Think about it, Jamaica. There was not a structured press conference release regarding to this matter and the investigation that is taking place. Knowing that this is a highly sophisticated criminal organization that defrauds 70 people of millions, billions of dollars. And you did not come out and say, well, we're going to find a way how to, release some of these account holders' stress. Now, it's the people who is working for that criminal institution. You're going to bail out with taxpayers' money? Think about it, Jamaica. Then say, Tom junk, but Tom no food. You want to know if a man is your real friend? Drink and lay down a roadside and farm junk. And you will know who is your real friend from your enemy. Anju Holness and Nigel Clark is not the friends of the Jamaican people. Anju Holness and Nigel Clark no mean the Jamaican people no good. Anju Holness and Nigel Clark, look what they are saying to these account holders. Nigel Clark, Anju Holness have the responsibility when this article first break. And it is in the media that this company, this criminal institution, defraud these people billions. They, at that time, they have the privilege to go aggressively after this administration to seize all of their assets and could action and sold and have the liquid cash to at least release some of these account holders. At least to release the tension of some of these investors. They did not. They make it slide out for months. For months. And these are the same people who is keep on telling you that they are for you. They love you. They care about you. And they're all about growth and development and prosperity. But we know that the prosperity is for them and their friends. Anyway, my people, remember, to like and share and follow us over YouTube. Remember, it's Aromatic Realistic TV. We're always saying, no man is an island. And therefore, we cannot stand alone. I always say, each one, teach one. Be your brothers and your sisters' keeper. Show respect to your neighbor. The same respect that you would want I and I to show unto you. The same respect that you would want I to show unto you. My fellow man, be well, be well. Open up your eyes. You can't just continue to be like a techisha. Licky techisha. We don't know how Jamaican gets so licky techisha. Everything the man fling pound, just take you. Just licky licky. Wanna just bend over and take abuse. Wanna just bend over and take abuse. Probably if birth control name them, me not know. You couldn't walk when you come to Jamaica. Because you just take abuse, you just bend over and take abuse from these criminals. And since when Jamaica become licky techiesha, everything what them come go no techie and just lay down so. How no easy for lay down so. How no as you no lay down so, no foot open up. How no easy for take so. Everything this administration throw upon no techie. And that's a Jamaica gone. I say no desperate. Licky techiesha. Come on, man. You show some courage, man. Show some realization, man. Show some moral, man. It's what I mean. It can't be like this, Jamaica. But anyway, as I said, remember, it's a great one. We tell them, say, each one teach one. No, each one teach one. I saw the thing said, Aromatic Realistic TV. Remember, my people, be well. Be well. Be well. Manage and respect. That's what I mean. Don't make the fools them try to fool you.